So this is our heir, Aegon Bear. Okay, so right now we're taking a look at the de jure high lordships, which this is the one that we're actually after at the moment. And really the only county that we're missing from it is this county in Castlewood. So I currently have my my Justicar over there. Yep, fabricating claims. So hopefully we can get a claim either on the high lordship itself or on the lordship of Castlewood. We can't usurp the title. The reason is because our liege holds the title. So you can't usurp it from your liege. You can usurp it from, you know, a character on the same level as you, or that is the same rank as you. So if he was just a regular lord, that's fine. We would be able to usurp it, but because he's a high lord, we can't. So there you go. Or if we were both high lords, we could. You know, you understand. So anyways, that's currently our situation. We have to figure out how to get Castlewood. That's the next step. I'm hoping we can actually do it as Valor, even though we're almost 50 years old. We're about to hit that point where we are, we get the old portrait, that kind of thing. We've done all right for ourselves. The truce breaker has like killed our diplomacy, but Aegon's okay. I mean, I'm not super pleased with how he turned out, but he is honorable. He is shy. That would be the one thing I would hope to get rid of, because that's kind of putting a damper on his diplomacy skills. Paranoid's okay, because it actually adds intrigue, and then cynical's okay, and that adds intrigue as well. So I think actually currently Valor is cynical as well. Yeah, he is. So you know, we have the chance to add traits as we go. He's a better commander, and the same, you know, fighter. I'm interested to see how our bastard son turns out, because he's quick and he's rowdy, and we've really never had a character end up with rowdy to where it turns out that he gets brawny, and so I'm interested in that. I'm actually going to become his guardian. I don't know why I sorted by martial there. I guess I'm usually used to having the highest martial. Indolent's not great, but hopefully we can overcome that and turn that into charitable or whatever. But yeah, that's currently where we're at with that. God, she's ugly. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry. God, she's hideous. Look at that head. I need a second to compose myself. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, she is currently in the court of the Lord Claw Isle, Lord Crispin Celtigar. So she will end up raising the children of, I believe it's the, let's see. I don't think he's his heir. Yeah, not his heir. But even still, at least have a couple of High Valyrian children. Hopefully, we can work that out. And in the meantime, I actually invited Sir Caloris Valerion to our court to train our children, because he's a formidable fighter. So hopefully that'll help kind of steamroll and boost the abilities of our children going forward. So yeah, that is where we're at with this. I'll do periodic check-ins as things kind of happen and come up, but that's kind of the goal, is we're trying to get this lordship or high lordship right here and complete the set, and you know, have our own little nest and be a high lord here in the Trident, the Riverlands, and then hopefully eventually get to the point where we are directly influencing the politics going on in the Riverlands itself. And then I do want to eventually get to a point where we take over Tyrosh, and whether that's through marriage or it's going to have to be through conquest, I believe, which means we're going to need some autonomy from the Iron Throne. That is going to be somewhere down the line. This High Lordship view is killing me right now, but yeah, this is the direct vassals view. So we would need some autonomy from Aegon. I don't know if that'll work, but Yeah, Aegon's actually not doing so hot. His oldest son died under suspicious circumstances, and his oldest son was a beast in diplomacy, but second son didn't turn out so great either. You can see he's having a pretty rough day. Tried to hatch a dragon egg and didn't go so well, and it's slothful. That's what it was that did him in. Has one more bastard son that is strong and doesn't actually have a mother, apparently. Don't know how that's possible. But you would think of anybody, they would know that the mother is who he is. But he's a Westerosi Valyrian, not High Valyrian. So currently the heir to the Iron Throne is this Mamma Jamma. And we'll see if we can end up maybe influencing him a little bit. Actually, let's see if we can arrange a marriage between him and our oldest daughter. No, because of the prestige effects. So yeah, we had our daughter betrothed to, our liege here in Castlewood. It was in Pink Maiden, but that betrothal just kind of vanished, and I think it's because she came of age. So hopefully we get to the point where we actually have the ability to marry her to him and produce some children. But in the meantime, I actually have a plot going to kidnap him again. If that event fires, then we'll be in good shape to kind of make do with what we've got. I do have Valley Cassius Bailey to declare war. I didn't think I did, but I do. I just need more prestige. So yeah, this has been a longer clip, but yeah, that's kind of the plans for today. Let's see if we can work it out. So apparently somebody had a plot going to like fabricate evidence of my my plan to revolt, I suppose, and so I was arrested, and now I'm thrown in the obulate. So I'm going to declare a trial by combat, and I'm not going to fight it personally. I'm going to ask my Master at Arms. Yep, of course he will, and he's a formidable fighter, so do what you must. He's denied my trial by combat. Wow. Okay. I can have you excommunicated, I think. No, I can't. But anyways. I can ask to ransom me, but it's 70 gold to get me out? Wow. Fine. I don't know what this guy's plan is like. I really don't. Because it certainly can't be like, it's very long-winded, because nothing's happened yet. And we're just kind of like waiting, I suppose. But the good news is that we have a grandson now, an heir for our heir. Oh, he's stillborn, come on. Usually there's a pop-up. We're not gonna name him Valor then. We're gonna go with like Jamie. Let's do it. That's fine. It's disappointing, and that sound is very disturbing. Oh man, I've been sent to join the Night's Watch. What? Fine. Okay, well, we are, yep. We're now one generation in, one full generation in. We're gonna kind of change up the way we look a little bit. That fuzzy beard is kind of getting to me a little bit. It's a little bit too teenager. But the cool thing is we're actually taking over Aegon at the same age, roughly, that we had Valor. So it's appropriate. We'll go with a little bit of a longer hairstyle. I like the look of that. Kind of like a young Eddard Stark in there. So we really need to work on getting our wife pregnant. So we're actually going to take the family focus. And we don't want to become Master at Arms. Instead, we want to have a son. Yeah. So our council's in discontent. We can have a bodyguard. What we really need, though, is we just need to pick a council. We absolutely need to pick a council. Bonifer Hasty, obviously, is going to be our go-to guy. We still have our Justicar fabricating claims. We actually have a better option for Justicar, John Gray. Master at Arms is going to be Caloris still. We're going to have him train children. Treasurer is going to be our older sister, Faye. Have her collect taxes right there. Spy Master is going to be this dude, Illifer. Have him scheme. Actually, let's have him build a spy network in Castlewood, because we're going to get revenge on this guy. Like, this is big time right now. This is big time. We're not gonna let this this whole business of that dude arresting our father and sending him to the Night's Watch. I'm actually gonna make him a special interest character because I want to see what happens to him. I don't think he'll end up becoming anything in the Night's Watch, but good luck to you, sir. Age of 53. What a way to go. What a way to go. Let's see who we can appoint as bodyguards. Ellard. High Almoner. Let's make that the... who doesn't like me? How about that? Who doesn't like me? Balerion? I don't even know why you're a courtier. Why are you even in my court? Faye. My sister doesn't like me. That's fine. Okay, all of that is good. I'm okay with all of that. That is fine. Okay, all of my counselors are currently doing something, and I still am over my... I don't have a good stewardship bonus? How do I not have a good stewardship bonus? I should have a fantastic stewardship bonus. My counselors are the bomb. My spouse is not so great. Her learning is very high, though. I don't even know how her learning is that high. We need to focus on having kids, though. Like, that needs to be our #1 priority. Because if we miss the boat on that one, we're gonna be in trouble. Okay. Let us start a faction, probably. Let's start a faction to depose our guy. We actually have, like, the majority claim here. We could win a war. We could declare independence, or we could depose him, and he would have to abdicate to his child, Emma Piper. That's going to take a little bit of some decision making there. I'm not exactly sure how I want to do that. I do know that I want to be the guardian of my child, or not my child, my bastard brother. Because that kid could turn out to be pretty great. Base learning of 13, obviously because of the exceptional education. I mean, that goes without saying. But still, 13 intrigue as well. This kid could turn out to be pretty great. And I don't want to waste him. I wish he could have content, and that would be fine. But yeah. That is currently where we're at. We're gonna continue on and see if we can't have some kids, maybe. Look, my liege already wants me to be his castellan. I'll do it, if not only for the ability to get closer to you and eventually destroy you, have my revenge. We're gonna kidnap you. That's what we're gonna do. I can demand his abdication, but I don't want to do that yet. Yes, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to henceforth call in that favor to what is it? Invite to plot. Oh, I can't. Come on. Call in council support. No, I don't want to do that. So I have a favor from this guy, and I'll use it appropriately when the time comes. You bet I will. What is happening down here? War against the tyranny of King Aegon the Bloody. Whoa. Lord Carlton Crackclaw Baron is fighting against Aegon, and Aegon like hasn't been able to defeat him. Aegon still has Balerion, so there's no, I mean, awesome. We're improving relations with our wife. Oh, and she's pregnant. How did I not get a pop-up for that? Why was there no, like, nothing letting me know that? Maybe she was already... No, because we looked. I don't know. I don't know why such a... Oh, look, that work turned around really quickly. Lord Paramount Melwys? That's a really weird name. Tully has tried to have Lord Arlen Butterwell. Oh my gosh, this dude has been like a thorn in the side of these guys. Pretty decent character. Good stewardship and good intrigue, but those diplomacy hits. The excommunicated did a real number on his diplomacy. So I guess we go fight this dude. I mean, his forces are obviously fairly depleted. Because there's no way he was only able to raise up 615 from Harrenhal. But still, you know what? I don't want to concern myself. I don't want to... I'm not going to make a fuss about it. It's not my fight to fight. I mean, they are right next to me, so I guess if they start to come over into my land, then it becomes an issue. But that would be the only way I would see that happening. And look, they won that battle. Okay. If you think I let any vassal of mine support factions conspiring against me without taking action, you are sorely mistaken. If you value your wretched life, you will swear not to form any such faction. I know he isn't bluffing. It's not worth dying for if there's no afterlife. Or there's... I could say this is a letter of desperation. Yeah. I'm calling your bluff, dude. And I wish we could hurry up and get that eventifier where I'll have a claim on his title. Because the only thing I can really declare is independence from him. So... Kevin Ampkins will get gregarious. That's fine. So, hopefully we can... oh my gosh, this kid is so terrible. Oh, this was Aegon this time. More wars against the tyranny of Aegon. Okay, well hopefully we can get this figured out. Okay. Do we finally have... Yes, we do. Haha, and it wasn't stillborn. And yeah, we're going to name him Valor. But he's weak. Oh, come on. Okay, normally I wouldn't stop and interrupt for something like this. But this pop-up just came up, and this is something that's kind of new with the new version of the mod. There's more pop-ups like this, you know, informing you stuff going on in the world, which I do appreciate. Don't get me wrong. There's apparently a trial by combat for Lord Janos of the Vale, where his Lord Eon... Oh, who's also a formidable fighter. Okay, I was going to say, it's real... Why does he only have 4 martial? A base of 0. God, that's terrible. Anyways, defeated Aegon Targaryen, I guess because he's older. He's still a formidable fighter and he's strong. Dual skill estimate of 6. This guy's got a dual skill estimate of 8. Wow. That's crazy. The dual system in this mod is a little wonky, but I mean that's what it's meant to do. Martial's more your ability as a commander, whereas your dual skill is more personal combat style. So, yeah, I just thought I'd interrupt to bring you news of this trial by combat in which Aegon Targaryen was defeated by this guy, Eon Hunter. Don't know who he is. Not a de jure character, I'm sure, but yeah, interesting. Okay, so I'm just looking at this deposed liege war that we could declare, and it would, if you look under the win conditions, lose 500 prestige for Lord Allen, fear change by -20, and then the next one is Sir Aegon decides whether to depose Sir Aegon in favor of Vaelor. I think that's backwards. Because I mean, I really don't want to depose him and have his heir step in. I'm not. It's not him that I necessarily have the problem with. I mean, it is, but you understand what I'm saying. It doesn't really do us any good for him to abdicate, other than the fact that he's a female heir. And I don't really have the ability to. I guess I could plot to kidnap her. Maybe. Not sure. Yeah, they want a matrilineal marriage, but I mean, here's the thing. I think if we try to have him abdicate, then we really lose our position, sort of. We lose our ability to really make much of a difference in the long run. We don't have that much more men than he does. I thought we did, but I mean, we've got a couple hundred more than he does. I'm sure we could win the war, but I don't want to step into something that that doesn't serve us any good purpose, because really all he would do is be stepping down in favor of his heir. And so until we can manage to get a claim and then start a faction to put ourselves there, then we can really get into the stuff. So that's what I'm waiting for. Yeah, man, this kid had so much potential. So many good childhood traits that just turned out so wrong. Arbitrary, gluttonous, and greedy. Go join the Night's Watch. Just be gone. Just, gosh. And now I'm getting sick. Man, food poisoning. And I'm also depressed because we had another child die stillborn. So, let's do whatever the Septon wants to. And, oh, I got ill treatment. Wow. Our health can't possibly be very high right now. Which means we could die. Oh, I just got thrown in the dungeon, but this is awesome. A claim on the lordship of Castlewood. There we go. That'll work. And so now I need to declare trial by combat. It didn't work for my father, but it'll work for me. And I will ask... Awesome. Formidable Fighter is now my champion. Okay. So apparently they're going to hold me in jail. Look at that. We've come to rescue you, sir, their leader says. We were sent by Master Illifer. Please follow us now. The band of men takes you through a secret way out of the castle, and eventually, after many days of clandestine traveling, to freedom. Oh, free at last. No longer have a regent. Whew. All right, we're gonna take the ambition to obtain a Valyrian steel sword. I know that's kind of like a off kilter from where we were, but I was actually tortured in prison. And I mean, this dude should be excommunicated, right? Like, that's part of the thing, is excommunication. I don't know. So I'm going to actually start a faction, and Sir Aegon for Castlewood. And then I'm going to demand the installation of the claimant. And if we have to go fight a war, then we'll go fight a war. And that's just the opinion I'm going to take for it. There we go. We did it. We're creating the High Lordship of Acorn's Ridge. That was surprisingly easy. So we're actually going to make Pink Maiden the crown focus for right now. And I don't know why I need help managing my titles, but apparently 3 is too many for me, so I don't currently have a liege, but that'll change pretty quickly, right? It should. I don't want to be independent for too long, do I? I mean, there's no way I'd be able to declare war on Tyrosh already and do all that, because I mean, they have way too many men. Let's just check. Oh yeah. I mean, it's crazy talk. So instead, for Pink Maiden to be our crown focus, we need to let's perform statecraft there. And I really need to figure out where this guy went. I don't need my spy master there either. Send my spy master to River Run, I think. I think that'll be the best place for him. Spy master to River Run. And then eventually somebody's going to come ask me about my titles. So I need to dish out Castlewood and the Stony Sept to faithful servants. I mean, whoever it's to is going to be eternally grateful to me. I wish it could be Aethelmere. I wish he had stuck around and hadn't been such a loser, but he is. So there's that. And then all of my sisters are married, I believe, for the most part. This girl is not. She is. Her husband died, though. Complications relating to gout. Interesting. Look at her marshal. It's 25. Goodness. You should come to... No, okay. You don't want to come to court. That's fine. Her son is High Valyrian and is my nephew. So I wonder if we'll come to a point where I can invite him. I'm going to have to dish out these titles pretty quickly, though. Lord Christopher the Evil. Wow. Wow. Okay. I guess I had another daughter in prison. She's rather normal looking. Our son is just, like, has the High Valyrian look. Maybe a Riverman, but, I mean, it's just racked with illness. Probably gonna die. That is super sad. Because we've had 4 kids and 3 of them will be dead. Don't know. I don't know, but I gotta figure out who I'm gonna dish these castles out to. Because they can't stay in the family. I don't have anybody to keep them in the family with. And I need loyal vassals. So, yeah. If you have suggestions, leave me suggestions down in the comment section below. And we'll see what we can do with it. But I'm excited. We managed to do it. We accomplished the first goal. We took our own little chunk of the Trident, starting out as a small minor lord in the Stony Sept. We've fabricated claims, and we now are a High Lord. We've achieved a higher status. I like it. I can dig it.